And they're into the first turn. We're watching Andrew Short get squeezed out, but it is Metcalf and Townley putting their Hondas up front. Dungey is third, but not a horrible start for Shorty.
Well, Andrew Short, well, he was about, considering that he hole shots every race, he was about 5th from last, getting around the first turn, and he kept trying to make a left and turn in, but just could not get in. And the flip side here is that the rider that he's battling for second in points has now got the hole shot and taking advantage of the situation here, and that's Brett Metcalf.
A couple of stories here. Ben Townley was fastest in practice. You heard Aaron talk to him just a few minutes ago. However, that was the fast lap time from the first practice. The second practice when the track's a little bit rougher, I believe it was Dungey out front. So let's see how this turns out with Dungey a few spots back. There he is about 5th. Tommy Hahn in 3rd. Townley's not messing around. He's going after Metcalf for the lead.
There's Dungey just getting by Regal. What a shot here. We're going to look there for the 29 to come by.
Yeah, you're right. He got to the first turn, but he was way on the outside and couldn't make any moves.
And this is the section where Josh Grant crashed, right there in the bottom, coming out of that right-hander.
Wow, okay. There's Townley, his classic standing up style, keeping the heat on Metcalf. And yeah, you touched on that, Jeff. Metcalf only a handful of points behind Short for second in this series. And that would also be top Honda guy. There'd be some pride there for the Geico team. There's Dungey, Regal, Alessi, pretty good start. Alessi was lined up all the way to the inside, got pinched off, but he has moved up quickly. And here he is, putting pressure on Regal. Good to even be seeing Mike Alessi up front. It's been a couple of races. And I still don't see the 29. Wow, he is a long way back.
There he went.
Came through.
Yeah.
So we're saying what, mid-pack?
Mid-pack right there, yep. And so when they come past the stripe, we will definitely, and look at the riders. I mean, he's...
Well, Jeff, we talk about this every week, how critical a start is. It's critical on every track. Where does this one rank as far as how important the start is? Is this one of the worst to be in this situation?
Well, I personally think that if you're faster than the other rider, you can always find a line to pass, right?
Cool.
So sometimes you hear certain riders talk about a track being one line and there was nowhere to pass, and all of our viewers here have seen an unbelievable race with all.
And speaking of different lines, Townley tried one on the inside and got clipped by Metcalf. And man, that is more of the same for Ben Townley. It has been incidents or accidents like that all year that have cost him big, and now he is seeing the field go by and maybe already scratching his chance on an overall win, and he was so fast in practice.
So that's going to put him just in front. It looks like Robbie Marshall. Marshall was 14th across the stripe, so somewhere back in there.
Oh, and Townley comes into Marshall in the corner. I think they might have both gone down first. Take us through this.
Well, see, Metcalf way on the outside. Now watch, he tries to find a smooth line. Then when he cuts over, he cuts down, and it really looked like Townley, he knew that he was there, but maybe Metcalf checked up a little more than what he anticipated. And as riders, I mean, there's times where we've actually touched tires, you know, not necessarily intentionally, but just got a little too close there, and that is going to cost him big time. And hands over, you know, all kinds of positions here, and this is Dungey.
And you just caught the corner of our eye there as we went to the replay that Townley and Marshall had kind of tangled up. So we'll see the next lap around how much further back they've gone, if they've gone back at all. Dungey has inherited the number 2 spot. And look at this. Now we have Short and Townley somehow hooking up. It wasn't Marshall, it was actually Short.
And let's see.
Unbelievable.
So Short goes down again.
Short went for a ride there.
Townley stalled it. See him reaching down with his right hand. Short's going, I can't believe how this moto is starting out, or how this day has been. Wow.
What even led to that situation? Why would, obviously they weren't trying to take each other out. 2
riders going in the same place. It's just the bottom line. This is motocross, it happens.
Wow, okay, so Marshall actually got off unscathed. It's going to be Townley and Short who are way back. The big benefactor in 2 ways is Brett Metcalf. He is leading this man, Ryan Dungey, in the race. But he might make up all those points and catch Short for second in the series right here, right now. Short is out of the points at the moment. Let's talk about Dungey, who this is perfect for him. He outscores Short by a pile of points and he wins the title.
And Dungey just turned on that lap was a 2:01.7 and Metcalf was a 2 flat.
Wow, so Metcalf pulling away right now. He's on his own racetrack and things look good for the man from Australia. He's got a 4.2 second lead on Ryan Dungey. We're just getting started with the racing here from Southwick on AllySports.com.